Moses and the Burning Bush. Dear friends, in today's story, we will see what happened to Moses while he was in the palace. Even though he grew up in the palace, he knew that he was a Hebrew. When he was 40 years old, he had a desire to visit his people, and when he went out to his people, he saw an Egyptian beating a Hebrew. He struck down the Egyptian and hid him in the sand. He supposed that his brothers would understand that God was giving them salvation by his hand, but they did not understand. On the following day, he appeared to two of them as they were quarreling and tried to reconcile them. But they weren't able to accept Moses because he grew up in the palace. They argued with him. "Who made you a prince and a judge over us? Do you mean to kill me as you killed the Egyptian?" When he heard this, he was afraid and thought, "Surely the thing is known to everyone." So he fled from there and reached Midian and sat down by a well. At that time, the daughters of a priest came to draw water from the well to water their flock. But the shepherds of that place came and drove them away. Then Moses stood up and saved them and watered their flock. Their father came to know this and called Moses to live with them. He gave his daughter Zipporah to Moses as his wife, and 2 sons were born to Moses in that place. Moses stayed in the land for about 40 years. Within that time the king of Egypt died, and the people groaned because of their slavery. Their cry for rescue came up to God. God remembered his covenant with their fathers. Now Moses was grazing his father-in-law's flock and came to Mount Horeb. There the angel of the Lord appeared to him in a burning bush. When Moses saw that though the bush was on fire, it had not burned down, he went near it. Seeing him come near, God talked to him from the bush. "I am the God of your fathers. I have seen the affliction of my people in Egypt, and heard their cry. I have come down to deliver them from the hand of the Egyptians, and bring them up out of this land into the land I promised their father. So come, I will send you to Pharaoh and bring my people out of Egypt." Moses, who earlier thought that God would save the Israelites through him, now refused to go back to Egypt. Moses gave many excuses, like the Israelites would not accept him and that they would not believe him if he said that God had sent him. Hearing this, the Lord gave power to Moses to perform signs, to prove that it is God who sent him. It is here that we see the starting of miracles and signs performed by man. But still, Moses refused to go to Egypt. He said that he was not eloquent, slow of speech and tongue, and a stammerer. Moses, who was afraid of seeing the Lord in the burning bush, is now making so many excuses. But God listened to this patiently and replied, "Who made man's mouth? Who makes him mute or deaf or seeing or blind? Is it not I, the Lord? Now therefore go, and I will be with your mouth, and teach you what you shall speak." But Moses was still not willing to obey. Then the anger of the Lord was kindled against Moses. We will see what happened further in the next story. God bless you.